Hello! Today's adventure, we are headed to Dallas, Texas. My roommate is moving out, finally. And yeah, I am driving the truck, as you can see here. And he's driving his car. Yeah, getting ready this morning, I got bit by something apparently, and my hand swelled up. I'll show you the pictures here. Here's a normal hand, and then here's my swollen hand. The thumb, the index finger, and the middle finger are kind of swollen, you can see there. It's gone down a little bit now, but yeah, that was weird. Hey, first of all, we're gonna hit Buc-ee's, get some beef jerky, and then we're gonna hit up Dallas and see what adventure we can get into there. All right, we are now stopping here at the Buc-ee's. Supposedly one of the greatest places in the world. Yeah, they have a big selection of stuff. Last time we came through here, we got a lot of beef jerky. Beef jerky is this way. Yeah, last time we came through here, we moved Lacey up to Dallas, and now we're moving Adam up to Dallas. Crazy selection of stuff here. They got just walls of stuff. I just picked up some beef jerky, some bohemian jerk, and then some sweet and spicy, so that's pretty cool. But now I'm trying to find some more snacks for the road besides this. Maybe something to drink, which is actually in the back here. But yeah, they just have aisles and aisles and aisles. Here's one thing I would say about Buc-ee's. They do have good beef jerky. I've never seen any place that's had beef jerky like that. Just like a meat market, just everywhere. It's kind of expensive though. A pound is like 34 or something. So I only got half a pound, but maybe next time we'll get the full pound. Okay, we made it to Dallas. We just got all the stuff out of the truck, and there's the apartment up there. 3rd floor. This is the 2nd time we've done this. First time we moved her stuff up, and she had a lot more stuff, a lot of heavier stuff. This time, not as much stuff, but it's still tiring. We're about to go take the truck back and go get some Sonic slushies.
And then after that, we just hung out around the apartment with Lacey and Wendy. The next day, Lacey took us to a restaurant called Ramen Hikata, saying that it had some of the best noodles in town. What makes this place so special is that they prepare the broth for 12 hours, and it was special. Man, I wish I would have had something like this back when I was actually in Japan 4 months ago. We started out with an edamame appetizer, and then I got my Hikata ramen. And one thing I like is the spoon has a little hook on it so it doesn't fall in your noodles. And while we were walking around a comic book shop, Lacey found a Pokemon Monopoly. So we picked that up and brought it back. All the properties are the Pokemon from each gym in the Kanto region. I myself was a Pikachu, Adam was a Bulbasaur, and Lacey was an Eevee. I had a little bit of trouble not rolling the best dice, ended up in jail a few times, and I could not hit some of the properties, so I started falling behind, and then eventually got knocked out, so then there was only 2. The game eventually ended with technically Lacey winning because Adam gave up, because they were almost at a stalemate. Adam owned one side of the board, Lacey owned the other, and the 2 sides in between, they owned a little bit of each there and would not give up those properties. So it became a stalemate, and Adam just gave up after about 30-40 minutes of this. So technically Lacey won, and then there was only 1. They dropped me off at Union Station the next morning, and there is only 1 train that goes to San Antonio, and it leaves at 11:50.
It is a beautiful city. I wish I explored a little bit more. I was down here for a summer years ago. I wasn't in the exploring mood back then. But yeah, here is the train station. Well, there's the tracks. The train station's actually back here inside. And there is the tower. The name of it is right there. I don't know of it right now. Obviously, I don't live here. But yeah, the train should be here about 20-30 minutes. It is an 11-hour ride, which kind of stinks. But for $48, hey, I'll take it. We have some snacks, some Dr. Pepper, and some Chex Mix to get me through the initial thing. I do hope there's food on the train. I haven't eaten this morning. This would be all I've eaten. And yeah, I got a Kindle. We'll make it a trip. Mine is track 5. Just look at that.
I took a seat while I waited for the train to come. And I made a decision that morning to stop looking like a homeless person and shave that disaster of a beard off. Here's before, and here's after. Then it finally showed up about 30-45 minutes later. I've never ridden an Amtrak train. I've ridden smaller commuter trains over in Japan. So this was going to be a new experience for me.
We're going to San Marcos. There you go. See him right there. Yeah.
San Antonio?
San Antonio. Alright, see to be upstairs right here.
Thank you.
Take care, man.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, last call for the train. Down.
Pick a spot anywhere, I guess. Guess we're here. Doesn't really seem to be assigned seating. Guess we'll find a different spot. Not too sure about that one. Here's a new spot. Looks like we're getting 25. Matching that under whatever seat you're in. It's 12:30. The train was about 45 minutes late. There is that. Oh, yeah, it's pretty empty right now. Oh, and we are on our way already. Okay, wow, that is okay. That was quick. Alright, we are on the train and settled into seat 25 in whatever car number this is. Look how much leg room there is. It's pretty cool. All this leg room. Put your feet up there, and you got this thing which is controlled by this front. Move that in and out, and this controls the back. And this is how fast we're going. That's probably why it takes 11 hours to get back. Alright, so I have my Kindle to read and I have an audiobook that I'm about halfway through. So that'll keep me company. We are about 1 hour and a half into our adventure. We are stopping off in Fort Worth right now to pick up some more people, and we are heading out. Journey so far has been really smooth. I like the seats. I like the legroom, and I like the ability to be able to move around. Unlike a plane where you're strapped in and everyone's telling you to sit down, you get freedom here to move around as you wish. The cost is so much cheaper. $50 versus $300, $400. So, I got all day. It's a Sunday. I'll take the time and just take the train back. Alright, we are about halfway through our adventure right now. We are in Temple, Texas, and I am starving. I was listening to an audiobook, took kind of a nap, and now I found some food. It took me a little bit to find the food, but here it is. I got this Angus cheeseburger. It's not the greatest. I got some donuts there and a Pepsi. I wish it was a Coke, but they didn't have it. So yeah, I'm gonna chow down and watch the countryside go by. That is Texas. Nothing too fancy, but yeah, it seems they keep the food hidden. You see, there's we were on the second level down right there. You go down into this little room, and that's where the food is. Little stairs down here. Down to a little cabin where all the food is. So good, I had to come back for some more.
What's that?
So I had to get some more.
Okay.
Good stuff. Yeah, so there's all the food. I'm probably just getting a drink, actually. Probably another.
And the adventure continued after that. I went back to my seat to listen to my audiobook. And then a few hours later, I had to go to the bathroom, and I found these words of wisdom. Don't trust everyone. I'll keep that in mind.
We have made it back to San Antonio. Now get on. What's up, man? I am back home finally. It has been a long day. To celebrate being the only one that lives here now, I have a cigar and a beer. I'm going to the back porch and have a celebratory smoke. As for Dallas, that adventure is over.
I will definitely have to go back and visit Dallas. It is a beautiful city. I did say I went to Japan a few months earlier. If you want to check that video out, you can click right here on the screen and go view that. That's the beginning of my world tour, a 2-month trip around the world. If you want to keep up with all the live updates, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And as for our next adventure, I'll see you all there.